Hey, Chief Sebi, Indigenous, still the realist, there's no never minding me. Lost and found tribe of mud, and I should get paid a finder's fee. Y'all following these cats, dog, y'all really just let the blindness lead. If I had a choice, I'd kill all the rats in the world strygninously. Mud tribe on the rise, we a whole revitalization of an ancient dynasty. You calling all you fakes the child, y'all be all the diners need. Y'all will get bit down like veggies trying to fight on me. You'll never find a chief who faced the gun line as fast and fine as me. I always keep a 9 on me. I got no time to bleed. My mud ox keep reminding me that I've been silent for too long. Now I think it's time to speak. You dudes be over talking sounds like the finest speech. Every time I speak, you can quote it like the finest speech. I used to move the finest weed, the finest weed. Private jets to the finest beach, the finest beach. All the money in the world can't produce a mind as great as me. Sorry I kept y'all waiting, please. Forgive me, I had a fight with Satan, the ancient enemy. He's no friend of me, he's no kin of me. They want me going off the map like Indigenous. Please be finished, please. Higher power, y'all. And I ain't going nowhere, y'all. They want me off the map like Indigenous. Please be finished, please. Hey, y'all, finna drop a build about vibes and vibrations, y'all. This build is going to be a concise and oral expression of Chief Sabi Indigenous, the Christ consciousness of the Mud Tribe manifest. Just left the study and came to the realization that if we can do builds, getting questioned at random by strangers and other thinking beings, and deliver rapid-fire, scientifically and verifiable answers consistently, plus, if we can hear an instrumental and then drop straight fire with ease, consistently, then why cannot higher self combine the two? And also incorporate our understanding of the silence within self, that inner cave which all master builders access and go to for comfort and to tap into their higher self and infinite wisdom, only reached by the fast, along with the practical knowledge and wisdom and over an understanding of manifestation through music and oral expression. Embrace those sources in the thickest essence of higher thinking of consciousness made manifest. Sabi Indigenous can seamlessly deliver thought-provoking and enlightening builds or lessons at will upon a whim or a stray thought. A true master builder can ascertain endless lessons from any statement, action, quote, experience, etc., to infinity, literally, on mud. The words and concepts we just expressed were in fact lessons and concepts of little-known truths delivered by way of introduction and opening statements of different yet coinciding lessons and concepts that are also little-known truths. This is what we mean when we say that Christ consciousness is about manifesting the best qualities, attributes, abilities, and divine wisdom and understanding amongst other capabilities of all the master teachers and master builders and Christ-like beings of the infinite past. It does not mean being like Jesus. I accepted Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior, y'all. And there's no change in that. Yet, while dually showing, proving, conveying one's own unique conscious thought, provoking lessons, concepts, and the above-mentioned capabilities that we manifest on our individual journeys of enlightenment and experience. See, did it again on accident. While yet still waiting patiently to expound on the actual build. By the way, in Mud We Trust. This is Sabi Indigenous, one of the last true unbiased realists of this day and era. Master Builder, Chief of the Mud Tribe. This build is on vibes and vibrations. Who amongst us have experienced the true power of vibrations? Who can attest to the infinite source of energy, a true manifester by way of force and will can tap and wield through and with vibrations? Is there one who can say that this is a familiar concept that self has puzzled, pondered, and experimented with? I doubt any can. That doesn't discredit the usefulness and necessity of this lesson, nor does it make this build less important or less relevant. No, not at all. In fact, it makes it rare, unique, and instantly thought-provoking in its esoteric lessons, like all our builds and lessons. Now, I want to pause right here, y'all, to just say, manifesting this has nothing to do with witchcraft, sorcery, magic, any of that, y'all. Manifestation is about thought. Like, as far as, your words being manifest, you know what I'm saying? Don't speak evil because bad things happen, etc. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying. And I'm really not feeling having to put disclaimers, y'all. Y'all know what's up. This level of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the science of everything in life, which we state emphatically is only self, cannot be mimicked nor imitated consistently except by true master builders. It cannot be done in falsehood, not being boastful, just conveying a warning of fake armchair gurus and Google philosophers who are viral and infinite here on YouTube and out on the plane. They are everywhere in legion. True master builders are few and are viciously suppressed, stalked, bullied, etc., wherever they choose to manifest. Does that mean that this lesson and all other unique builds be overlooked or ignored by any being who is on a path of enlightenment? No, not at all. These builds are for everyone, everywhere. But it's the measure of each individual's understanding and analytical study of information that truly controls what an individual takes from these lessons and oral expressions. You can only get your unique measure and portion of comprehension and interpretation, period. Understand? Great, let's build, tribe. Every living thing continuously vibrates. Living things. Stillness of a living thing is impossible. When a living thing stops vibrating and becomes still, that is the thing we call death, pardon me. The Creator created everything that is, was, ever will be with the first and only vibration. Yes, I meant first and only vibration. The Creator caused vibration and life to be in existence through the manifestation of the Creator by default, time, and so much more, which we eventually build on in the very near future. Think of the vibration as the medium through which the one spirit inhabits conscious thinking beings. Spirit and soul are erroneously used interchangeably when in fact they are different as night and day. You guessed it. Stay tuned for a build on the differences of spirit and soul. Vibration comes from the Creator into our minds by way of our spirit and flows through every cell in our bodies down to the very atoms that each individual cell is composed of. Let that simmer briefly while we contemplate the complexity of what is a vibe in our effort to relay the most effective, enlightening, informative, thought-provoking, neuron-sparking, practical, useful, and accurate expression of my unique knowledge, wisdom, and understanding and a high level of comprehension, along with an infinite measure of potential, and yet also keeping it short and sweet. With all that in hand, I would like to say a vibe is high energy level of residual imprint of an individual. A vibe is also a being's natural ability to project signature energy that is like a signal that can be tapped, a silent oral statement that can be heard with one's inner being. You know I got a video coming shortly about the inner man, right? On mud. Everything I mentioned ever will be built on. A vibe has a twofold nature, only when manifested in thinking beings, but also including all thinking beings, both seen and unseen. It is dual in its nature, by which it can hurt or help. It can be dually useful or useless. A vibe isn't a thinking thing. A vibe is manifested by all living things. Let me sum vibe up like this. Thinking beings have the ability to consciously project and leave around wherever, whenever we want, each with their own level of will by way of power and force. Vibes can also be understood as projections of energy which can be felt emotionally, physically, spiritually, consciously, just to name a few ways we detect and interpret vibe. But there are also other ways, of course. A vibe is invisible to the physical eyes completely because a vibe is made pure energy. Though it can be felt, read, comprehended, and interpreted by all living things, thinking beings can interpret a vibe infinitely more than just a living being, each within due bounds of their individual measure of comprehension and inner senses. So many layers and ways to expound on one word. Keeping in mind I am a master etymologist with a very large vocabulary and very deep understanding of words and etymology. Just a few tools a master builder uses to study and then share unique, esoteric, accurate, and useful lessons. The science of vibe is complex and unique in the sum total of its nature. The science of vibration is far more complex, but when trying to introduce you all to its qualities, I can only express a level of it because it is not a physical thing. And yet, vibes being created from pure energy are silent in their nature and yet are still silently heard within one's subconscious or conscious mind, or both, because mind is the inner being it comprehends with and through our inner senses. Overstand? I'm going to pause right there, y'all, and have to drop a podcast 4.5, y'all. So that's, in other words, that's going to be a part 2, y'all, because my build is longer than this app lets me record, y'all. That's my bad. I be going in like a mug. But anyway, y'all can jam out to the rest of my song while I get this podcast ready to upload. I love y'all. It's peace, love, and light, y'all. I can't change who I am, y'all. I can't change how I was born, y'all. I can't change who I am. Like, I can't change myself, y'all. You get what I'm saying? I can change my qualities. I can change the way I interpret certain things. But in all actuality, I cannot change who I am, that inner man, that inner consciousness, y'all. It's going to manifest regardless, y'all. Peace. Niggas cross their fingers so much that they cross their knees. I go harder than the Taliban across the seas. There's no mark in me. Big dog, there's just a bite. There's no bark in me. Like a naked tree, there's just a spark in me. Royal arch in me, like with my masonry. Gullah, Egypt, Cherokee, watch the tall. There's no fake in me. Christ awaits in me. Christ awaits in me. Indigenous to realist, indigenous to Christ. He's open. He's like Sabi, reincarnated. He's so like, how does he come up with the stuff he be saying? Like, he live streams and answers all questions. Like, how does dude do that? Like, is he got Google in his head or what? Like, dude must got multiple people inside his, what do they call it? Multiple personality. Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, I'm not perfect, but who is? And if I'm not the truth, then who is? Well, I had to lose my sons. I'm a real father. I love those 2 kids, and they not baby ghosts, and we not right, and that's not right, because I love my children. They are gone, but I'ma keep building, and I'ma continue to shake the foundation when I'm in the building. I fasted away 55 pounds in 44 days, so standing tall like I still sell the gas like no midget. I lost all my cash like no more digits. Had to cut off my locks like no more ceilings. You can't encompass me, I'm in due bounds, but no ceiling. No matter how hungry I am, no stealing. I mean, no stealing. Never stealing. Still behind my walls of my integrities. That's my fortress. And I ain't gonna say her name, but I still love my old chick. My heart is gorgeous, and I'ma find a woman that I ain't looking for. And my spirit shines so bright. Bring your shades when you look at the sun. Y'all should see how my city treats me. I'm just a vagabond. I now know how the eyes feel when the stable look at a bomb. It's so hard for me not to run straight to a gun. Whoever thought I'd be shunned gave so much away. For me, I ain't keep none. Stressless and sexless like the eulogy of a nun. And it can sound crazy, but I think that I won. And it may sound crazy, but I think that I won. I mean, except for my sons. I miss JoJo and Mari. Every day I sing a song called Daddy Is Sorry. How the fuck was I supposed to know that your mother would cohort me? Damn, how the fuck was I supposed to know that shit? Thought we were equals, why I feel like you just wanted to outsmart me. Let me find out you part of the beautiful but heartless. You threw me to the gutter like I was just straight garbage. Maintaining through the struggle, trying to avoid picking up my carpet. And I love the hustle, but I can't face no more charges. Trying to escape Texas, but they screaming, hold 'em. And I'm screaming, bitch, I'm cardless. Still keep my poker's face up, it's the hardest. Maybe one day I'll be great, make it through the struggle like Mara did. Being all alone makes you talk to God where the heart is. Maybe one day I'll make it through the struggle just like Mara did. Being all alone makes you talk to God where the heart is. Damn, where should I start this? I miss my kids, I got 5 kids.